today would only exist for me and people like me. You know how we do around here, guys. Welcome to the Mike Knoxxx Show.
I have the pleasure to present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. 5 years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. So we've come here today.
So we give credit, we give honor to Martin Luther King today as we celebrate his celebration of his birthday. I want to say thank you for what you've done for me and people like me. But people, live from Belfast, Ireland, the WWE tried to make us actually think and believe Finn Bálor would win the World Heavyweight Championship. And you know what makes it so crazy, people? You know what makes it so crazy? Is that people still believe. Let's talk about it, y'all, here on the Mike Knoxxx Show, guys. Welcome to the show. You, the pros, the ayatollahs, and rock and rollers all listen to the Mike Knoxxx Show, the show for the intelligent wrestling fan. And that's right, people. If you're new or if you're old, you already know what it is because it's actually cold outside. I spell my name with 3 X's because I am hardcore. I'm sorry, people, if you don't know. Woo! Don't believe me, ask that whore that you dated. But welcome to the show we're going to talk about today, guys, live from Belfast, CM Punk and Finn Bálor. People tried to tell me, I knew the answer, just so you know. Like, it was something that you actually couldn't tell me. I actually knew, right? He was not going to win, right? We knew Bálor wasn't going to win. But as I knew Bálor wasn't going to win as much as I knew, I told my kids, hey, my son said, well, hey, what if he does win? Even though he's an intelligent wrestling fan and he knows better, but he was just being a fan. Maybe he'll win, Pops. If he wins, I'll order dinner. Well, guess what, y'all? They're in the kitchen cooking. All right? Because the WWE, that's what they're not doing right now. Right? That's what the kids call it. They're not cooking. I don't smell it. The Rock's not here. Yes, it's close to WrestleMania. You got to say his name, right? And it appears. I'd rather see him than Joe Hendry, Joe Hardy. Joe, I don't care who you Hardy. That's just me. If you like him, comment below. Let me know. Hey, I don't know. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. If you're here listening at this time of the program, you're still here. I haven't annoyed you yet. Or if you just like to hate, because I am your fan's favorite fan and your hater's favorite hater. So if you understand if you got a little hate in your blood, touche, right? But let's talk about it, all right? All kind of stuff this weekend. We got Powerhouse Hobbs has been said to be a sellout. They called this man a sellout because he decided to sign with WWE over staying with AEW. Here's the problem with wrestling fans. Before we talk about Raw, I have to do who I am, all right? Wrestling fans, you guys are hilarious. Like, you really are. Because you are sick individuals. If you like pro wrestling, give me a hell yeah. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a like and subscribe. Give me something. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you like professional wrestling. Me liking professional wrestling, me loving professional wrestling for over 40 years, if not longer. I just don't even count that far right now. Okay? I know that there's good guys, bad guys, people you like, people you don't like, but I like all professional wrestling. I may have my favorite company is the WWE. But that's not my only company I watch. And the WWE don't deserve shit anymore. Okay? So you have the people say, well, they're going to ruin them too. That's all fair. I don't go against any of that shit, just like I don't defend any of that shit. The fact of the matter is this. A man in America has a right to go wherever he wants to go if they offer him the money. They offered him the money. He feels he has a better chance, has a better kindredship. You know, Mark Henry's now kind of got his little words back in with him. He's getting a little contract, right? He's one of the Mark Henry guys. Frankly, I'm a Brian Hobbs guy, Powerhouse Hobbs guy. I hate the fact that he was being underutilized in AEW. To how I felt, I thought he was a budding superstar in them 3 years ago AEW. And they didn't make him that way. Like they did, like they dropped the ball with Warlow too. Right? You have to have what you have in AEW, but still understand what makes the WWE cook, which they're not cooking right now. We're going to get to that momentarily. Okay? This guy says, first of all, the name of the Twitter page, whatever it is, y'all see this bullshit? Anti-WWE. Well, right there, you know, I don't care what the fuck you say because you just got closed-minded. You're just closed-minded. You don't like shit. You only like cheeseburgers when you go to a steak restaurant. What is your fucking problem? Okay? With this, who cares? He's not a sellout. We're going to talk about it. I had to talk about it first, real fast. Kurt from the Kelly from the dojo. Finn wasn't going to win, but I'm ready to face the turn for him to turn Finn. Listen, it's. Let's start the show, okay? So we did have Raw from Belfast today. And we had some matches, right? First, it came out. Here's the part I want to talk about, too. Let's go to the show with this shit, right? So Gunther starts the show off. Gunther starts the show. We know this ahead of time. The thing with AJ Styles has to fester. If Gunther has a title and you, WWE, while you're not cooking very well right now, tell me Gunther versus AJ Styles, career versus title, okay, I get that. You're trying to make me believe because it was said that it was going to happen because every fan who's, you know, a fan, but not a mark, but damn, fans are marks. I just hate being called that, right? Shout out to the rest of the Marks of Excellence. I love you fellas, all right? Y'all don't get it, but that's what they do, right? So AJ Styles at Royal Rumble with no title on the line versus Gunther. Career for match because I know you tapped, but you didn't tap. We made you tap. I'm sorry, people. This is why this storyline is not making sense to Mike Knoxxx. When you tap, if I'm wrong, please correct me. Don't you hit the mat 3 times? Right? Or the referee sees you do it. If the referee does not see you do it, it doesn't count. So technically, he didn't tap. He could have been reaching for the ropes. That's what The Rock said. He was reaching for the ropes. How do we know what he was doing? All right. What's going on? Repping for you. Peace, Mike. Root for everybody black. Salute Hobbs. Damn right. There it is. The first one of the show. Thank you for bringing that to the attention. Who are we rooting for, Mike?
Who are you rooting for tonight?
I'm rooting for everybody black. I
am. But AJ Styles is giving up his career just to have a match? Because of beat up John Cena? It's not making sense to anybody else, and I'm never that fan. So those who watch the program and go, oh shit, you know Mike Knoxxx is cooking. I smell it. I just I do. It is what it is, but
just bring it, bitch.
Come on, Vaughn. Vaughn back. Come on, Vaughn. Come on, Vaughn. Stole me out, man. Stole him out, Debo. Listen. So then I asked the question of those who have the breadcrumbs more than me, right? Those who know, like, the breadcrumbs of you guys out there, right? The ones that, when is his contract actually over? Talking AJ Styles, because this also can kill what we believe will happen, right? This is the problem with behind the curtain things, why I don't like this show on Netflix, right? That everybody's going to watch January 23rd. Look, cheap pop, because we all got this shit, but it's not. Like, we all know about it, right? Like, we're just going to talk about it anyway, right? We do shows like this. You got to show, I got to show your auntie, got to show your father's, got to show your daddy's uncle's cousin, Wilbur, talking about pigs and why his best pig's name is Bacon, has a show about that, about bacon. Everybody has a podcast, guys. Okay. But who's actually speaking the truth out there? All right. This makes no sense, man. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Please, can we move on? Thank you. Okay. Mella is money over Maxxine Dupri. Yep, I said it. I'm always gonna. That is my girl. I am a fan of Max. And I miss her. Mella is money. Okay. No one is like Mella. No one is like Mella. But I like Maxxine Dupri. I like what they're trying to make her. No, that was just a joke. But I like what they try to do with her. I don't like her facial expressions. I don't like when I feel like wrestlers are playing wrestling. But hey, it is what it is. I don't care. It's not going to be long lasting. It's to give a little push and give some money in their pocket. I'm all here for it. Okay. The star here is big time Becky freaking Lynch. Okay. Did you see the outsiders gear on? Come on, yo. She killed it tonight. But the storyline was the storyline that we knew was coming as they again. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Because they had Jey Uso out there. Run it back just to come and say yeet. Well, run it back. Okay. So they who put my picture out? Put the picture back, goddammit. Okay. Thank you. With that, so we knew Natty was gonna turn a long time ago. Soon as we seen Natty walk out with her, who didn't know Natalya Neidhart wasn't gonna turn? Somebody tell me. I knew about that. Did you not know? We knew. You should have knew. And it was actually a good match for her. I mean, all things considered, if you're a Maxxine Dupri fan, right? I mean, she's doing things that some of you only wish you could do, right? And she's looking good while she's doing it. That's what also counts, all right? Can you look good while you're doing it? Oh, I can do better than this. This is the sad moment, right? Why every time, what is up with these shoulders? First Pentagon, now Javon Evans? This is madness. I hope it's not a big, serious injury. If at this point, if you're listening and you know I haven't had a chance to check it, getting off work, watching the show, getting ready to do this show here live, please tell a friend, like, follow, subscribe, and follow. I mean, is he really sincerely hurt at this point? Like I said, listen, I may not be the biggest Javon Evans. I'm not a fan of the way he speaks, the way he talks. I don't like the nickname Young OG. We said this last week, just to reiterate it. You can't be young and be an OG. It's an oxymoron. I'm sorry. Okay, I get we're all walking contradictions, but you can't do that. Okay, that's gimmick infringement upon OGs. Okay, and I'm an OG, so no, I don't like that. But I wish him success. I wish him well. I hope he makes it. But when I see him, I don't see nothing but Kofi Kingston. And we saw what they did with him and how long it took to get where he had to go. And that's not a disrespect to Kofi. Kofi's one of the greatest tag teams, if not the greatest tag of all time in WWE, in my opinion. Okay? So I wish nothing but success for him, but to be hurt, you finally get brought up. This is I really, really hope that it's not nothing serious going on with him. Repping for you. AJ Styles makes 10 years this Rumble. It's made me think, Well, again, I know that his contract, it was ending soon. I just didn't know when he was going to be completely done, right? So we knew he was going to leave. And it was been speculated for a while that it would be Gunther to put him out. So it only makes sense. I get it. But moving on, then we had this on Raw. Yeah. Do we have to? No? Okay. I don't want to. Well, I don't want to talk about this. It wasn't. I mean, I get it. It had the real mega star. No, not LA Knight. We're talking about Logan Paul. He's the real mega star. And it had the tribal thief, right? I mean, Paul Heyman was out there, but I don't know why we have, y'all like Pentagon and Dragon Lee. Oh, okay. Why not? Can we get Rafe? Can we get the brothers back? Okay, my bad. Oh, Rey Mysterio's there. So I get it. Rey Mysterio is there, putting over more Mexican talent that's not his son. Can you imagine when they actually put Dirty Dom with Rey Mysterio? When Rey Mysterio takes that heel turn for his son, it could be like 10 years from now when Dom is like trying to make that next plateau and being great. How dope would that be, yo? That sink the fuck in, yo. When Rey Mysterio actually, they put him with the up and coming Mexican American superstar they want him to be, and it's Dominic. But we all know that's not his son. You know, it's Eddie Guerrero's son. What are you talking about? Storylines, right? That's why we watch wrestling and believe, because Finn Bálor had his theme song back. I'm in here. Oh, who was with me? We was like, yes. Oh, he's gonna fucking lose. We're gonna talk about it in a second. We'll be right back, y'all. Michaela Wonders is back. Please sit back, y'all. This is my baby girl. She likes wrestling. She likes to give her opinion about wrestling. So here we go. We'll be right back with the Mike Knoxxx Show, y'all.
Girl,
Welcome to Warning About WWE. I'm Michaela. We are just warning about WWE, Raw, and SmackDown. As you guys know, we start over to Raw and then right over to SmackDown. Hi, how y'all been? Good. It's good to know. Happy New Year. I am late by 19 days, but Happy New Year. And let's get into what y'all call haterism. And I'm starting off strong with Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes. I wanted Cody to lose because as I have stated, Cody's reign as champion since beating Roman has not only been the most boring reign, but the most useless. You went through all of that to finally beat Roman and had the worst title reign in years, in my personal opinion. Drew McIntyre, I wanted him to win. I wanted Cody to lose the title. But do I think Drew's going to be a good champion? And after what we saw, has he been a good champion so far? No. But at least Cody doesn't have the title. I don't think it looks good on Drew. I don't think Randy should have it. I genuinely don't think at the moment anyone should have that title. Because no one has deserved it. I think if I personally am going to choose anyone who should get the Undisputed title, it is Carmelo Hayes. And y'all can come at me for that. I'm right. Thank you. And then next up, we have the whole Rhea Ripley Io Sky thing. I saw y'all comments on the last time I talked about this. And yes, Rhea is the worst she has ever been. I would rather have NXT Rhea Ripley than where we are now. Are y'all really gonna sit here and say that Rio is a good tag team and that Rhea Ripley is good as a face? She is the worst she has ever been. Ever. And she needs titles to make her look good when she shouldn't. She had so much potential and they ruined her. Rio needs to break up. Rhea needs to go back to being a villain. Damian Priest needs to get fired. And those titles need to go to Black Girl Magic, Nia Jax, and the other one. Thank you very much. I do not care that much about the other one to remember her name. I do like her. I like her character. But I'm called their team Black Girl Magic. BGM. And Black Girl Magic needs those titles. That's it. Really. Rio sucks. Cody and Drew thing also really sucks. And now they're using Jacob Fatu as like a emergency. Like, oh, we need more storyline. Let's grab Jacob Fatu. It's boring. They're ruining wrestling in my opinion. And I think Melo making it is the best thing WWE has done in a while. Since 2 years ago. Yeah, almost 2 years ago. Since the WrestleMania where Roman lost the title. Since then, Melo winning the title has been the best thing WWE has done since then. And that is my opinion. Same with Roxanne. They have only done so much good since Roman has fallen off. But as you guys know, I can't really talk about all of this, so let's go back over to the real Tribal Chief.
girl.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna come at you. First of all right, little girl. Okay, the best thing since Roman lost. Damn, that's harsh. That's harsh. You got the damn, I know I'm losing Blake right now. Like she's right. No, I'm saying that's just how my mind goes. You got Seth Rollins thing they pulled off. You've had I like the Drew and the CM Punk stuff. Like I'm sorry, I would have to disagree with it. Is that before that? Maybe somebody correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, but that's harsh. And damn, fired Damian Priest, girl. I raised you well. I don't say no fire nobody. This is America. We all need our working, but. I mean, but and I like the Jacob Fatu stuff just because it's Jacob Fatu, but it doesn't make sense to me. But it was all to put Jacob with Cody to get him off of that. They're going into some different program. It's how they break things apart. That's the business. She's not in the business. She's a wrestling fan. So hey, Michaela wonders, keep wondering about wrestling and why I keep trying to answer them questions for you without breaking that. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'll tell you the truth. You ask me, I tell you. Yeah, y'all remember Endgame or what was the first one called? It wasn't called Endgame. Yeah, the snap, people crying. No, son, he's not dead. They just made $1 billion movie. Spider-Man will be back. Black Panther will be back. They're not dead. I will break that fourth wall to make my kids know the truth about something stupid. It's just wrestling, y'all. It's just entertainment, all right? And this right here, this is what they did to me. This is what they do to me. This is how WWE gets fans overseas, right? Did y'all see the kid, right? And I'm not making fun of the kid. I am making fun of the kid, only because the kid was funny. Go back to when CM Punk's music first hit. They showed this kid in the audience with a CM Punk sign. And the tears of seeing this man's on TV, I love that for that person that brought you the tears. I've seen people pass out to Michael Jackson. Who am I to criticize your fandom? But man, you were an ugly crier. I'll tell you that much. That was not a cute cry whatsoever. But Spotfest kept saying last week, man, they supposed to make me believe AJ's Finn Bálor's gonna beat CM Punk. I said they're gonna make me believe that AJ Styles is gonna beat Gunther. Right? Here we go again. They come out, the new music. He's like, yeah, I can't even hear the music. Yeah. Good match, excuse me. Damn good match. I ain't gonna lie about that. But we knew Finn wasn't gonna win, right? Why do they do that? Why do they do this? Like, and this is their model, lady, when I say they're not cooking to me. And I want other wrestling fans that like are deep into this, have been around for years, not coming back. Do you feel like it's changing? Remember how they used to talk about like the coffee spots open up, like the hipsters are coming in. I feel like this is the hipsters' time of professional wrestling. This is what I'm seeing right now. This is where it's cool, it's hip. When wrestling to me was never cool and hip. My whole life I got made fun of for loving wrestling. And now and I get it. Times have changed. But y'all guys know what I'm talking about. It's like the people you don't even believe that. How long you been watching wrestling? For 4 years? Damn, you've been to 4 WrestleManias already. Boy, you are just doing it. Congratulations. That's a super fan. Not knocking his fandom. But you don't know what the fuck's going on around here, homie. All right? That's that bullshit. And right now, they're serving us up bullshit. It is January, and I get new ownership, new writing. It takes time to out with the old and with the new. We heard all the rumors about old stories versus who's doing what now. So maybe none of this shit really kicks off until the Royal Rumble. But it used to always kick off before the Royal Rumble. Like as soon as January hit and we knew the Royal Rumble was approaching us, we knew already that the Royal Rumble was coming because of how they set it up. It's in 2 fucking weeks, and they put a Saturday night main event in between there because we're going to get one match at Royal Rumble we know already, AJ Styles versus Gunther, and we're going to get another match there, which is going to now be whatever this number 1 contenders match probably will be at the Royal Rumble, right? Because that leads us into Saturday night's main event. Again, where we're having more. I'm just not enjoying the underbelly, people. If you're fans of Entourage, and you know who I'm talking about with Johnny Drama, there's always an underbelly, people. That means don't just fall for the rose-colored glasses and what's in front of you. Look at what's behind the curtain. Look at the underbelly. And you will see that they're just giving us the superstars. They're giving us the people that they hear you talking on the internet because it's a fad now. We're the hipsters now. We control social media now in a heavy way. So they listen. So they put these things together. They're smart like that. That's how they got bought. You ever watch Empire? This is like Kingsley is running WWE and it's no longer Lucius Lyons running WWE. Yes, I just compared Vince McMahon to Lucius Lyons and TKO to his son. Okay? Listen, what are we getting right now? Just stuff just thrown together. The second or third biggest pay-per-view of all time is approaching us. And you're giving me a Saturday Night Main Event. I thought Saturday Night Main Event, honestly, guys, before it all unrolled, I thought it was going to be after the Royal Rumble. That would make sense to me. Only because Saturday Night Main Events haven't been great lately anyway. Right? What have we gotten out of them? Good matches? That's your damn job. And also to entertain me. And I get a lot of people, they're selling out pack shows. We talk all that bullshit all we want to. Fans, come on. We need more from them than this. And this is me talking to you. The real wrestling fan of my daughter, you see her opinion about it, and Michaela wonders. I know she saw my Roxanne Perez thing, though. She wasn't even on Roxanne Perez like that till I'm a big Pot Rocks fan. All right? Trick Williams, if y'all fumble Trick Williams, do you know how nasty that could be if they fumble Trick Williams? Because right now, I saw this post. I don't know who said it. I saw it. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it, meaning I didn't, put my like on it, which I should have done. Should have done that. But don't, this is what's not gonna happen, and not understand the power of what they could do. He compared him to the Young Rock coming out. And of course, that's the world we live in. People laughing at the kid, And I like when people say something and then give me substance. Remember, God just said it. The underbelly. Tell me why you're saying this is your top 10 list of all time. Is it butts in the seats? How good they're in the ring? Were they good on the microphone? Things of that nature. Don't just tell me this is what I think and give me nothing behind it, because that's what makes people, because the world we live in, you got to have thick skin. Everybody's internet tough guys, right? Everybody can bang, bang, shoot them up through the computer, right? So you got to be careful. You know what I mean? And they laugh at you, but don't know it. So you gotta follow it up with some substance, right? So I saw what he was saying, and if you look at it, and I'm gonna say I'm agreeing with him. Not saying he can be The Rock. If they wanted to, and I've said this as far as 2 weeks ago, they can do whatever they want to do if they want to do it. And he has that kind of stature. He's gotten so good with the words and the puns that he's been using. Trick Williams could be that big. I see that. What you guys all used to want to see in Montez Ford, he has it already. So the chances of Montez Ford, which I don't know, is that too much? Is that too much in the room? You know what I'm saying? Is that too much in the room for them? Can they handle all of that?
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black, and I'm black.
Can they handle all that? I don't think so. All right. So I will say this before I get my black ass up out of here. Trick Williams ain't winning this. He's too young. If they let him win it, though, woo, sky's the limits. But I don't think so. All right. I think this is easily going to be, I think it should be Sami Zayn. I think Sami Zayn, for what it's worth, while we're in the middle of this wrestling, not knowing what's going on ship, you have a chance between now and Elimination Chamber to either make him number one contender, have him win a title, and then lose a title still, all before WrestleMania. I can't see Sami Zayn going into WrestleMania as a world champion. But I think he deserves it for what he did with the relevancy with the Usos and the bloodline. I think for his sacrifice. I think for the things with him and Kevin Owens. I think he gets that sympathy title a la without someone passing away that they gave Rey Mysterio when Eddie Guerrero passed away. I think Sami Zayn has earned the sympathy enough to be world champion. I think he deserves that. So I think Sami Zayn should win this. If not this, I think Sami Zayn should win the Royal Rumble, but that may be too big for somebody. So for them to give the Sami Zayn to win the Royal, that'd be great, but that'd piss a lot of people off, even though they have the, even winning the Royal Rumble, does it still even matter when you can lose and then just go be in Elimination Chamber right after it and get another chance? I don't know. That's how they build wrestling nowadays. But listen, guys, I'm going to get up out of here, and I love you guys. And do me a favor, do not wake up tomorrow morning and say to yourself, I love me some me and don't love God. That's crazy. And always remember one thing about Mike Knoxxx.
Who are you rooting for tonight?
I'm rooting for everybody black. I am.
And you always got to make sure you keep him in line. And please stop trying to make yourself believe that you can do this better than Mike Knoxxx does it.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. There's no wonder you get D's and everything.
Will you even ever get the message?
Message?
Come on now, yo. Stay off the drugs, man. I need you to stay off the drugs.
Stop it. Get some help.
And always remember.
The crowd on their feet. On a mill. Oh! What the? Wait a damn! What the hell?
We out of here, y'all. Peace.
Bite my tongue for no one.